What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and I'm turning out Let's Build a City in Minecraft. So this is number 52, and we are live, and my mic is working. That's fun. But yeah, I don't have a whole ton else to say until Me6 decides to ping. Yeah. I haven't streamed in, like, ages. It's kind of been an unfortunate set of circumstances, though. I didn't end up actually, because I was supposed to work yesterday and the day before, so 1st and 2nd of November, and I didn't because I was sick, which is fun. So yeah, I have literally 0 videos recorded right now, which isn't great, I'm not gonna lie, but I'll figure it out. I've been wanting to record a time-lapse on something, but I'm trying to figure out whether or not it's actually a pointless thing to do, because I don't know if it's a thing that I am wanting to build. And there's also another thing that I'm not gonna do now, because I just don't feel like doing it. Oh, but yeah, I guess that's all that important stuff. So yeah, just our very random beginning of video rant. But, we're back, and we're doing this again. It'll probably be a lot more streams for a while now. Except for maybe next week. Next week might not be. It just depends. I'm not sure. I'll have to figure out how timings work. So basically, weekly schedule for this week and next week just aren't gonna, like, be accurate. Or this week is not gonna be accurate. I might genuinely not make one for next week, and I might just be like, it just depends. But yeah, hopefully after this week, it'll be back to normal circumstances. It has kind of been weird recently. And then we're gonna have another weird month. February is gonna be very crazy, most likely. For like 3 different reasons. It's gonna be great. It'll be fantastic. It'll be fun. But, like, I genuinely don't think I'm gonna be able to keep up. February, yeah, February's 28 days, sure. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to post a video every single one of those 28 days. Looking at how everything is on pace to go. Unless I'd somehow go crazy on, I don't even know, LN2 even, and just, like, record, like, 30 different time-lapse videos. I mean, realistically, if I can get, like, 5 time-lapse videos on this and LN2, and then sprinkle in a couple other random videos, like, maybe, I don't know, 5 other random ones so we can alternate between 3 different things, I think that would suffice enough. But, also it is a late stream, which has been also kind of a theme recently. Although not particularly for the same reason today as it has been, but that's not important. So do I wanna copy this and rotate it? Kinda think I want to. Kinda feel like that is a logical thing to do. Although the only issue is the way the back kinda works. I'm not gonna do anything with it yet, because I also can't really copy it unless I know exactly how this side works. Which... Did I put space for a town hall on this side, or... No, I'm thinking of a different city. That isn't this one. Oh my god, what was the name that I had for this city? I never actually said it on my stream, but it was in my mind, and then I forgot it by the time I stream this next time, and I still forgot it. Square City or something? Kind of reminds me of, is it Dead City? I don't know. There's some, maybe it is Dead City. Is that a game reference? Frick, I'm not in it today. Anywho, I don't know. Let's go do something random. Fly around and figure out what to do. We could make a town hall. That is interesting. I kind of want to make an old-timey feel-y spot over on this side somewhere, like old houses. Like, there's a bunch of... I feel like every town you go to, there's that one, like, area where it just feels like it was made in, like, the 1600s. And it always seems to correlate back to one town for at least me. Like, I always think of one town whenever I see those. But also because I go to that town an extreme amount of times. And it literally, every time we go there, we have to drive through this old part. So, like, you know. There's that. Or at least, with where... I guess, no, yeah, I guess we do. Because the way to get to the main road, you have to go through there, which is funny. It's kind of weird, though. Oh my god, it's XD? No way. I might do a skyscraper. I might. Do I want to have... Actually, okay, that answers my question. So the answer to the question is yes. The question I didn't ask, the answer is yes. I'm gonna, I guess, start blocking things off. And when I say blocking things off, I mean making blocks. Yeah. That's good. Did I say hopefully everyone's having a good day or night yet? I don't know. I guess I am for the most part. Though, if I didn't say it. Why am I so bad at placing cells? I have not played Minecraft in a good while, minus the video I recorded. Minus the videos. The videos have been the only reason I played Minecraft recently. And it's been an extreme amount of less. How big of an area do you need to fill a map? It depends. You can change the size. But I don't know any change it. Which isn't very helpful for probably whatever you need. Kinda don't want to fill no road. I do have all the space too, which is interesting. Are you trying to make map art? Is that your question? Or the reason for your question? So what sides do I want the crosswalks on? I feel like I have a trend of doing it on the left and right every time, so I might as well keep that trend going. Logically. Does it start at one of the edges or on the edges? Okay, I thought it started on the edges, but I was like, wait. Yes, okay. You'd have to look it up, because I don't know. Does it tell you or not? Why is it laggy, bro? Frames, question mark? Or even our maps, there they are. It doesn't show where I am. Although I could actually use this to my advantage, hold on. Because if I go in the middle of a block, and then I find the edges, I could... Actually, it wouldn't be an exact estimate. That kind of looks cool, actually. Is that corner this way? Wait, that looks really cool. Wait, no, it's not this way. It's towards the McDonald's. Because McDonald's is the big yellow roof. Gaming Warehouse probably knows better than I do, but he also probably isn't online. So, you know. Yeah, actually, I kind of want to make a big, like, map of the city. That'd be really cool. Would it take a while? Yes. But would it be worth it? Also, yes. Could I copy this road here? I actually think I can. I don't know if these numbers are are lining up at all. White, 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 black, 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 white, 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 black. Oh, they are. Interesting. Now you go off me, 6. You're like an hour and a half late. Okay, anyways. Logically, this is the best way to do these intersections. I guess not, it just depends on... There's no really right way to do these. Which is why I hate them. Because I don't want to do the four-way crosswalk because it creates weird things. But I mean, I guess logically, okay, logically, how would this work logically? I said logically a lot there. But if you're walking in the city, if you're driving in the city, because there is no turn lane, if you're in this lane, you turn right, if you're in this lane, you go left. That would, I guess logically, this could be the, I should have made this wider so we can have, like, designated turn lanes. Although it's very much too late for that, so that's not happening. But just, like, as a general thing, that would have been nice. That's something that Square Mania... I think Square Mania does have turn lanes, right? We haven't done Square Mania in a while. I forget what it looks like. Slightly. I mean, I know there's buildings, and I know there's a Walmart, but... that's as much as I remember. It's kind of interesting to see that city, though, form. Especially compared to a city like this. Not necessarily... I mean, I guess speed a little bit, like how quickly it comes up. But... also, how different it looks. Just, like, layout and stuff. Since I'm not really the one fully in charge of, like, what's happening. I'm like, yeah, that would look good like that, or no, that would look terrible like that. But I'm not really instructing anything, per se. Okay, I thought it was 1 block off for a second there, but it's 2 off. I was gonna cry if I had it 1 block off. Because, I mean, I'm expecting it to be off. But that would have just been disappointing. And I can technically move it if I want to. I could technically move it. Oh my god, it's Gaming Pro. I am gonna cry about it. I haven't talked to any of you in forever. It's kind of weird. I've talked to Crazy Gaming like twice recently. But other than that, I have not talked to anybody. And it's weird. It just doesn't feel right. Well, I guess that's what YouTube's for. I guess after Revived, that's kinda, that kinda makes it feel weird to not, because that was a lot. And also, what was it? Did we hit 250 hours straight or some ridiculous amount of hours straight in the party? Yeah. It was a lot. To be fair, it is almost a fourth of the way into the school year. Which, it feels like it's actually been way longer than that. And I don't know why. It feels like it's been longer and shorter than that. Okay, I'm gonna... This number isn't... Okay. I gotta figure out exactly where the white's gonna start, and then that's gonna be where the first structure block thing will be. So, it's... here... Does that work? Yeah, that works. Okay. And then tell me, it doesn't go the right way. That's good. Also, that is there. Okay, I'm gonna go into here, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... Okay, it's a Z that wants to be 64. I was like, wait. And I just wanna see... I was 2 blocks off. That's sad. It doesn't have to end perfectly on the end. It just has to, be a white. Perfect. And I guess the other one doesn't matter. And I'll just use it, I'll just make it R. And then if I set it in line with the first white and give it a 64 or something, offset R is what I just did. I honestly forgot already. Negative 64. Needs to be one less. That's why we check our work, kids. Nice. And then I'll do the same, but from there. Hold on. Oh my god, it's Crazy Gaming. It's the squad. We just need Gaming Warehouse to be the next person to speak. Unless Crazy speaks again. Correct. Correct. And then Doink. And oh no, that's incorrect. One sec. I want that back, thanks. I guess I'll hand do the rest of this because it's a weird amount of space. On both sides, to be honest. Your final homework right now, it's boring. Imagine. I don't even want to think about schoolwork right now because I know I'm gonna have more of it than I want to have. And it's gonna be painful. But it's fine, I'm sure. I'll just drown in it over the weekend, probably. Which, that is the one nice thing about having half the stuff we do virtual, is that I can just pop online and be like, boop, okay, I'm done now. And then leave. But also, that's kind of just annoying because when we gotta do the classwork, while we're in person, we do it on a computer, and I just don't feel like staring at a screen for that long. It's annoying. I miss when they just like had you rent the computers or whatever, but again, granted, then it's kind of harder to do something if you miss it, which I don't really care about. I don't care about. Honestly, I'm so very tempted to just like not, because I mean, it's because the end of the quarter I think is this coming week. So what if I just didn't do anything that I missed? It's gonna affect my first quarter grade, but like in the end it doesn't matter that much. If I pass the class, I pass the class. And I know that's a bad thought. Don't do that, kids. But there's something inside of me that's like, I can't bring myself to want to do the stuff that I've missed. If I don't do it, then like what's the what's the point, but if I don't do it, like who cares? Some of the stuff, it's like, how am I supposed to make that up to begin with? And I mean, I guess it'll, you know, it'll work out somehow. But it's like, you know, if I just didn't do it. School's going on strike tomorrow. Nice. Solid. But also, if I missed every single day... I'm not gonna do this, but if I missed every single day until the quarter mark, until the quarter break, they can't fail me if I'm not, if I'm sick and can't do the assignments. I know that's like devious thinking, but logically they can't fail you if you weren't there. You know, it just, they can't do that. That's not allowed. Streams as usual. They'll be back more soon. What else are going on strike tomorrow? I don't know what's happening tomorrow. School is like 98% useless after 6th grade. Sorry, 8th grade. I meant 8th grade. I mean, I guess 6th grade still work, but high school's useless. I'm not gonna lie, high school's useless. There's nothing you're ever going to use ever in high school that you that you learn in high school, none of that you will use in your career ever. Except for some critical thinking skills. But to an extent. I think I've learned more just from just from having a job than I have from school. I mean, like, there are classes that are important, I think, in high school, but there's more unimportant middle school classes than there are important high school classes, so just give us the important stuff in middle school and don't make us take high school. By the time we're 16, school should be like, there should be something. It should be like, high school should be more college-y. Like, it's not as required, even though you can drop out of high school. Hello, the PS4 player. Hello, Facebang is here. That'd be funny. Actually, he could be. Wait. That'd be really suspicious. But I mean, like, the things that you actually need in school. I'm telling you, there's more you'll learn from getting a job than school will teach you. It's always a learning experience, and it just depends on the type of job you're getting and where you're getting it. It has nothing to do with school 90% of the time, except for some prior knowledge. But in my case, nothing from school helped me. Not a single darn thing. Except for maybe some social things. If even, that might be generous. But there's nothing. There's just nothing useful. Yeah, school's going. Yeah, I'd say the same. I've not enjoyed the year so far. I mean, it's been, like, manageable, but also I just don't want to be a part of any of it. Hold on, I just got really confused. Okay, that's the main highway. Okay, I thought I didn't pass it yet, but I did. Do I want to add anything here? Ignoring that this doesn't have a parking lot. I am this time, yes. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And no offense, but if you're gonna ask me to join the world, then no. It's just no. Not saying that you're going to do that, but that's a general thing that happens a lot. Okay, I'm not saying my situation is bad. I'm just saying I hate it as a whole. Ooh, fancy. I'm just saying I hate it as a whole. Also, that is oddly, like, smudgy. Looks like an eyeball. I don't have a situation that's making my year bad, other than the fact that I just don't want to be there. It's that simple. I kind of made this awkward because I have this whole area, and I don't have anything to do with it. I mean, I have the airport, I guess. The airport's enough for now. I gotta figure out exactly how I want to work out the entrances and exits and stuff. Oh my god, what was... Sorry, frick. Was there a weird thing? I have actual painful situation. Mine also only sucked because I had to, for the last week, or for the week before Halloween, 3 of the 5 days, I went to school, got home, ate, and left for work, and then didn't get home till 8:30, to where I'd proceed to, I think, like, 2 of those times, watch some of a hockey game, and the other time I'd just, like, chill for another hour and then go to bed. And then the other 2 days, it was Halloween-related stuff. It was too much. It was too crazy of a week. And then this week, I haven't done, like, anything at all, which has been very nice. Although next week I might be working a little bit again. Smallest airport I've ever... You're the smallest airport I've ever seen. I don't know what I want to work on. That parking lot is reserved for later. Because I could build another, like, restaurant. Over by Lowe's, maybe? Like a dine-in place. I guess this is a diner here. This is an old-timey diner. I'll lay back in the restaurants. We already have a bunch. Let me extend this road zone. Do I have a thing for this? Isn't it road... Or no, I don't have one for these, because these are the tiny ones. Or do I? Hold on, wait. That's not how you spell street. Okay, I don't. It was worth a try. I'll just extend it out till it's, like, a decent distance. I've never been to an airport in my life, so cut me some slack, maybe. Just a thought. I know you don't do that, like, ever, but... Street, yes. I have no emotions. Honestly, all I am right now is tired. That's really about as far as my thoughts go. I want to sleep. Been in a Via train? What's a Via train? I've been on a metro. They're actually very fun. I love metros. Speedy underground train. Should be the official name for a metro, speedy underground train. Even though it's just a subway, that's also boring. I'll worry about all the blocks that are scattered around that I didn't get before. Now I'll worry about them. Passenger train? Interesting. Have I been anywhere interesting? No. Not really. Went out to Two Spirits last night though and found nothing interesting enough to buy, which was fun, I guess. But we were in the area for something else, so we figured we'd stop in because it was there last night. They had some stuff, but nothing that I had the affordability, is that a word? Favorite PS4 game? Ooh, that's an interesting question. I'd say out of the games I originally played on PS4, or still primarily play on PS4, Thunder the Arrival was a really good one. I'm gonna exclude Minecraft from it, because I also play that on PC a good amount. Not as much. I'd say I probably do play more on PS4 still, because I have all my worlds here. But, Thunder the Arrival, Little Nightmares 2, those are the big two that I can think of. The NHL games are pretty solid, although I didn't get 23 this year. I didn't bother spending the $60 for a game that barely changes. It seems like those games are slowly going downhill. I started off Madden, is it 19? I think it's 19. That I still play sometimes. And it's not any different other than the rosters. But people can make the rosters and upload them so you can still get the newly made. It's not that, like, hard. Big City, doing My Hell Neighbor Act 1, nice, nice. I am actually updating that, fun fact. Don't tell anybody I said it, but I'm updating it. Oh my god, no way. I want to join in on this. Bruh, we went to frickin' Lowe's in, like, I think it was either August or September. Because, again, we were in the area. I don't even remember why we were in the area. We just were. And we went there, so we figured we'd stop in the Lowe's. We were probably there for the spirit in the area. They had the first thing you saw when you walked in was Christmas stuff. I was like, "Are you serious, bro?" It's infuriating. Like the Christmas stuff isn't that bad, but to the extent that it is, it's terrible. I hate it. I'd say, would I say same for me, random? I don't know. How many towns over is it? Not really over. Well, I guess there's kind of two that are similarly distanced. Well, I guess one is closer than the other by not much. I guess it is a town kind of next to us. Walmart's Christmas ever. I have not been in my local Walmart in forever, and I'd like to keep it that way. I was I should make a Walmart in the city, but there is already one in the distance over here. I might keep working on this. I don't know what to do, though. I'm in a weird spot where I don't know what exactly to do. Nice, crazy. Squid Game. I have never actually had interest in Squid Game. The thing that is interesting, or that I'll just throw out there, this isn't directed towards us in general. It is a general thing. I kind of don't take requests of weird things like that, except for so tutorials are an exception. But large projects, I don't take requests for a lot. You'll see me like with Bendy was a weird exception. Because I was originally planning on doing it, but I never actually got around to doing it because of just everything. And I may just never, just depending on how things go. But because I have certain interests. If I'm doing a big project, I want to be invested in it. And that's something that I'm trying to, you know, keep good with. So, a Squid Game is something that is probably a larger scale project, and not really something I have a whole ton of interest in doing. I am just throwing this out here because that is a good suggestion, I think. It's just, for the scheme of things, it's not something that I'm interested in doing. No, again, nothing against the comment. I think that, I like that suggestion just in general. Crazy what I literally just said. That's why I've denied that for so long, because I don't have any interest in it. The thing with that is, I've started making Castle Crashers before. This was on Xbox 360, by the way. I started making it with my friend. I never got invested enough in it to continue it. That's the one thing that separates Little Nightmares 2 and Hello Neighbor, I think. I've managed to keep the compassion with it. Hello Neighbor, I lost it for a while, but I mean, I got it back. It was a joke. Who cares? There's 7 Tim Hortons in your town, dang, imagine. I'd make a coffee shop if there wasn't one right there. I didn't say I wouldn't take big projects. I said I wouldn't do any project I'm not in. I generally don't take big suggestions. Well, you're stupid, so I don't know what to believe and what to not believe anymore. I could make, like, a phone store of some kind. The question is where. First thing that comes to mind is Best Buy. But I'd probably have to make that, like, somewhere else because the shopping center here is full. So, do I want to copy the... Actually, wait. Hold on. I just remembered something. Yup, here it is. I knew it. I knew there was gonna be a thing that was off by a block. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it. I forgot about that though. Well, why did I voice crack? Why did I hand make the whole thing though? That doesn't seem very practical. Cause I couldn't have just made like those. I guess unless I was trying to get the spacing right or something. But that still doesn't seem very logical. Oh my. Okay. Well, that's not very nice. Shade Wiggles 2 or 1 in Minecraft. I am working on 2. One I've thought about, but that's something I'll just have to see on. It just depends on a lot of things. Okay, so the question now with this is, I'm gonna actually, do I wanna? I guess I'll copy the area that I want. X will probably have to be like 47 or something. 52. 57? Surely it's not too big, right? Surely it's not too... How short is it? Okay, actually that's fine. Okay, I can deal with that. That's manageable, or... I don't know what I just said, but it's manageable. Go build. Thank you, Adriano. I appreciate you. Used to have a McDonald's, but it's gone. Rip. Mine is literally nothing. My Walmart's boring. No, I wanted an extra 5 in there. Thank you. Let's go 20 tall. Maybe I'll go 10 because that lagged. And what I might actually end up doing is I might chop down all those trees and then plant new ones. I want lot. Lot is what I think I've been using. God dang it. Open the thing, save it. I think I can remove it now. Now, my only concern is that I have to line it up to where... Actually, I might not have to. Because I might build this on the other side. I have the space for it. Or do I? Okay. Well, I do. But do I want to use that space for this is the question. No, I don't have the space. The parking lot will take up basically that entire thing. Also, wait. The structure block does go the way I want it to go here, right? Yeah, okay, it does. Road. I'll just start with the road Z. That is correct. Although I don't know if the line up is gonna... The line is gonna line. It's not gonna line. Okay, it starts on 3 black, which means I should start here. Why not just do road Z? Charity shop? Like Goodwill, maybe? Goodwill's probably good. Goodwill's the first thing that comes to my mind. I guess that's not. I don't know if that's charity. Also, why does my voice keep cracking? Shit. You come to Canada, you stay 2 more in the next 3 blocks. Bro, Ohio had them like everywhere too. I know, guys. Ohio doesn't actually exist, but in my dreams they had Tim Hortons. They actually did though. It was really weird. It was kind of weird to see. Really weird or kind of weird? We'll never make up our minds. Anywho. So, I'm gonna do mathematician, and... I want to make this look sort of populated. But then this side's gonna be kind of weird, which is fine. I'll deal with it. I don't want to go too close. I didn't even pay attention to what the number was. I think there will work, though. I don't know why I went the long way. That's fine. It'll be close, but it'll work. Now, let me ask myself. Is there going to be a turn lane into the parking lot? Probably. I'm gonna just give myself an extra couple blocks for that. Well, actually... Do I need those couple blocks? Logically, it'd be white, black, black, black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I actually can even go a couple blocks closer, I think. I know this is slightly risky. I'll go there, and then worst case, if I can't fit a turn lane, then it just won't turn lane? I don't know. slab. Okay, yeah, that works. Actually works like perfectly, which is good. That's how I like it. You clipped it? How dare you? If you want to DM me, and I don't really care, I'm not gonna lie. I don't care either way. Okay, now here is where my issue lies, because I have to line it up so that way I get the same result and end with the same result. So, these spacings are fine. The spacing will be even, so it's not a concern. Although, the concern is I have to place... It has to be on the second white concrete and it has to end before that second white concrete. Which is probably going to limit me to less than 64 unless my luck is extremely high. Which it probably isn't, considering this is a parking lot. But... it makes it awesome. Thank you, I appreciate that, Adriano. Hello, Dimitri and Zachary. Oh, what if it's both? Crazy. So it has to start there, and then it has to go... Well, the X is the one that's 64, no matter what? Yeah. And I'll just go to 64. And I'll see exactly... yeah, that, like, hurts a lot. That takes off, like, 15 blocks. At least. More than... 20 blocks? Not quite. I think it's 45. No, it is 46. That kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of sucks. I think the space station where they launched the rocket? That'd be kind of cool, actually. I like that idea. That'd be a peculiar one to, Peculiar one to what? Peculiar one to nail down right, but it'd be cool, I think. Also, I gotta remember where exactly I, like, placed the structure block. Let me not crash into the airport. I think I placed it here, which actually kind of triggers me. Because I think it's gonna make everything a block off. Did I just rotate it? No, okay. Yup, I did. It's fine, but that's also annoying. I'll just do one more for now. I don't really need it super large. Oh, I missed it by a block. That'll make it another block off, at least on this side. Which kind of staggers it, actually. That's funny. Well, the other side it doesn't. Yeah, I don't need it to go that far right now. I just need enough to figure out how big I want this building to be that's here. Great mixed emotions. It feels like to go insane, confused, angry, sad, and jokey at the same time. I want to scream. Sometimes I feel that way. It's part of being a person. Trust me. As the older you get, the more you'll realize how much it happens. Not like, I mean, it doesn't happen on a daily, but depending on, I can't really say because I don't know your situation. But I have to block off. Fun. I just assumed it was 7, but I guess I was wrong. You'll begin to realize at some point that you know, it happens a lot. I've kind of been there. I've been in a situation to where I'm so, like, just distraught that I just laugh about it no matter what it is. Can be stressed, can be distraught, can be a lot of things. But it happens a lot. Depending on... Ah, what the frick was that? I just, like, stabbed myself with my controller. I have blisters all over my hands, and I don't know why. And I think I just pricked one. Assuming it's a blister. If it's not a blister, God help me. Krusty Krab. I was actually thinking about that the other day. Because I was watching Markiplier play a SpongeBob horror game. Don't ask why, I just was. But, I did think about, making the entirety of Bikini Bottom. Because I think that'd be fun. You'll get used to it. Not like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like normal, but it's normal enough to where you don't feel entirely insane. At some point you'll reach a mindset where it kind of feels not necessarily normal, but it feels like enough. I just realized something. Something kind of like bad with how these roads are. It doesn't necessarily matter, although it actually depends on... Yeah, this whole area doesn't matter, but I have a one-way road here. This almost has to be a two-way. Somehow. Especially, this one has to be. The other ones, it doesn't, I don't think, matter as much. I mean, I can squeeze another road in, I think, on both. Well, I can. I might just make the white lines yellow. That might be as far as my, thought goes. Security breach. Security breach is another one that I just don't think I can. It's too big for the proportions of everything else. I know Life and Foundation is, though. I don't know what his status is on it, because I know he stopped for a while. But he was doing it. That's one I would, I think, be more invested in, because at some point I want to. At some point I think if I can get XD to help, then I'd be like, let's do it. But for other reasons as well. But I mean, I think it is something that has a little bit more interest for me. It's just timing. I don't really want to start anything big in general. Sorry. Wendy's You're saying as a tutorial or in this series? Because those are two very different, things. Because I've made 2 different Wendy's tutorials, while back. What I just remake recently? I remade something. I forget what it was. That was kind of, that, like, was Wendy's, it just gives me Wendy's vibes when I think of it in my head. So, yeah, I've made 2 Wendy's tutorials. Bruh. It's not very nice. What even happened here? Well, this somehow cancels it, okay. Give me one moment. What did I just sit on? Oh, a toy, a dog toy. That's good. A little duck dog toy. This is very normal. Okay, perhaps moving on. I just kind of popped a pimple and it started bleeding everywhere. Which is great. I can't see it, but I can feel it. Yeah, it's still bleeding. Nice. A true classic. It's fine. I'm just gonna take this and pretend like nothing's happening. Also get some water, because I'm already standing. I don't know why. I tend to just like scratch pimples until they pop. It's terrible. Don't do it. But I just do. I don't know. Hello, M7. Okay, that'd be a two-way road. I hate that concept. Everything about that is terrible. Check your DMs. Okay. You know, that's good, Crazy. That's very solid. And I don't have a comment for that. But I don't want to say I've been in a similar situation because I haven't. But I've kind of felt that, like, what type of feel? Almost like it's not really the person you think it is. Do a mansion. I just actually, I guess not recently at this point, my god. I had the Grand Mansion series. Do some, I guess, history checkup. I've done a lot more than people probably realize I have. I mean, having made daily videos for as long as I have. All that content's gotta go somewhere, right? I have the patience to deal with them, but not the wherewithal to care. No ice. Grand Mansion is so good. Thank you, and yes sirree. I say that was one of my favorite series I've done in a while. It was a true amount of epic. I'd say out of the mini Let's Build projects, because there are those that are like singular buildings. There's the one that are entire projects. This and LN2 are the notable ones, and I guess even Theme Park and Medieval Village would qualify. But not really, there's not really a lot of mini ones. I mean, I guess there used to be the Hell Neighbor houses, but I don't have any of the Let's Builds on those anymore going. I guess that keeps the element of surprise, doesn't it? Which is I like. Hold on, let me see if I can multitask. Read that. Okay, I'm not gonna read it right now. I'll read it later. Go. Oh, it's here. I didn't totally miss that or anything. Please no. I didn't do anything this time, it wasn't me. It was Squirt. He's out of his hidey hole. Can't believe this. I don't think he's legally allowed to do that. I don't know why I just framed him. He deserved it though. Also, on an unrelated note, I talked about this earlier, but I didn't mention what it was. I got the 15-foot Home Depot fan. It was a terrible decision, but also a great decision. That's also partially the reason I have blisters on my hands. I mean, like, that's not the whole reason. It was just too much mallet. Just too much mallet, that's all. But some of the frickin' support poles on that thing, they're wild. They're just absolutely absurd. And getting them in, I had to, like, push... That's what she said. You can just, by the way, you can take that entire sentence of what I just said and take it completely out of context without the phantom part, and it would sound extremely inappropriate. Like, top tier inappropriate. Just the part where I said that's why I have hands on my blisters to the end of that, that whole thing is terrible. That sounds terrible without context. Which is why I'm happy there is context with it. Wanna hear a joke? Sure, I like jokes. Imagine someone just knocked on your door and was like, wanna hear a joke? How would you react to that? Like, what would be your instinct reaction if someone was just like, wanna hear a joke? Knock knock. Who's there? Boo. Boo-hoo? I'll film the whole thing. I probably won't keep it this way. For reasons. You said boo boo. I said boo hoo, not boo boo. How would you spell? Oh, I guess HOO. Never mind. Don't. Just pretend I didn't ask anything. But no. 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 That's all I read, by the way. That's all the notification showed me. Except not several no's, just one. Nose. Frickin' frick. That's all. Just frickin' frick. We haven't accomplished a lot in this video, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, this is a lackluster video. Backing up. Okay, I think I'm going to... I'll make a Best Buy logo. I might not do the actual thing today, because I don't have a whole ton of time. But I'll at least make the logo, so we have a starting point. Box Blackstone? Sure, we'll go with that. Also, I think I went with on the remake one, which is, by the way, much better than the original one. By the way, you should go check out that video. Totally not a sell promo. I'm gonna make this one more classic Best Buy than that, though. That was kind of like... That was kind of, I don't want to say lame, but... It was... What's the right word? I got two different stairs instead of a slab. That's interesting. I don't know how I even managed to do that. It was more gray. This one's gonna be less gray. At least allegedly. Although the gray is more modern, I think. Which, you know how my sense is like modern. I only kind of made this big enough for what I'm doing. Also, I might not have a center here. I might have to do something about that. So I think it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I do have a center. Okay, good. I didn't think it was gonna work that way, but it did. I'm getting a lot of DMs right now, and I don't like reading, so. Okay, now the question lies. Does it need a trim? Does it need a little trimming? Also, is it centered or is it Dominoes? Do I have a Dominoes in this? I don't actually think I... No, I don't. Although I have made 2 different Dominoes tutorials, which actually are kind of both mid. Crazy, keep it all in one message. Okay, I'm muting my phone. Oh, I actually flipped it. It is centered, though, so I got that much right. But that's not very helpful under the circumstances. Also, keeping it in one message is courteous. It's not... It's just... That's the only reason I asked you to do that, because it's more courteous that way, and I'm trying to not hear my phone blow up while I'm I know it's hard to believe, but I'm still streaming. It's like Gaming Pro pinging me every 12 seconds when you first join my server. Sorry, Gaming Pro, you're just an easy target. Okay, I can go back to stream now. A lot of restaurants, actually a lot of restaurants people would suggest, I've made multiple of already, which is weird to think about. I'm just one step ahead of everybody else. That's simply what it is, obviously. I'm just better. That's a joke, for obvious reasons. At least allegedly. Okay, what if I did this? I mean, that works. It is kind of clunky and large, but I don't think I can do much about that. Sometimes you're not in the mood for jokes. Also, with the context of the joke, it might not have been as funny. Don't take this offensively. Take this as a real world thing. Don't dramatize things. It isn't gonna get you very far. I try to just not. But also I'm just different. I don't know. I'm just weird. And I know I'm weird. So, perfect. That works. Uh, I think I can. I'm gonna delete that message just because I can. Although I don't even know where that is, so. Okay, no, that was better longer. That's what she said. Sorry, couldn't resist. Carry on. Nah, quite literally though. That was more literal than it should have been. That is what she said, you're right. Well, how should the big walls of Best Buy go? I mean, they're big and blue. Very informative. Best Buy building. Let me just see what I get. No, don't use my current location, Google. I don't want to get doxxed. Ooh, that's not how I thought it was. Also, all these are triangular, and I don't like triangles, so I'm gonna keep scrolling until I see something that gives me a good enough shot that is not a triangle. Which ironically one of the first results was, but it didn't give me a good enough shot. So, oh my god, my old Best Buy came up. There's no way. Oh, I hate that though. Why not the new one? Why the old one? I feel like I'm actually getting scammed. Okay, that kind of helps. Sort of. It gives me what I need. But that wasn't really what I was expecting. I guess I look up Best Buy building, so. Maybe I do. Just casually, maybe I do. I mean, I don't. For legal reasons, that's a joke. But hey, you never know. I'm gonna add 2 more rows of this. It's funny. It's only funny if you understand the context of why it's funny. The whole point of it was because it was inappropriate. It was generally the whole. Wait, is normal granite a good block for this? Nope. Quick no. Quick hard no. Well, what is a good block? Block of raw carpet would work. I might just go with brick because I'm basic. Yeah, I'll go with brick because I'm basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'll cut it off at 25. Also, I want to rethink this for a second. Because I can make it to where the font is next to the logo. And then I can make the logo whatever size I want. I think that was what I did with my other Best Buy. So let me just, like, see. If I made the actual logo, hypothetically, like, we'll say this big. Not that big, this big. Oh, but it would be kind of large next to the font, then. Like, I could do that. Actually, I think that is what I did, and I think that might work better. Text back, is it? It's the, hold on, can I see it from the menu? I think I can. I think it'll show me if I go to resource packs. Resource packs. Active. City texture pack, there it is. 29 megabytes, and it's active. Also probably not Gaming Pro. I got stuff to do. Okay, me too. Okay, well, the normal wall isn't actually brick, so it doesn't matter what I do. Although, I don't really... I could even go Soul Sorter again, although that's kind of stupid. Mud. That wasn't an actual suggestion, I was just seeing what it was. Some of these aren't actual. I'm just kind of seeing what color might somehow work. This happens a lot with texture packs for me. Normally, I don't actually do this. You'll see me in any normal, like, if somebody's watching me make a tutorial or something, which doesn't actually happen that often, come to think of it, I never test with blocks. I normally just like, yeah, I think this block will work, and then I just use it. With the texture pack, I kind of got to play around with it a little bit before I can actually decide on what I think will look good. It'd be a pain to do, but also it'd be kind of cool. Might just go with that. Stormworks and Smooth Stone have the same tint, I just realized. Or like shine. Shine and color. It's cool. Well, we're getting somewhere with our imagination for, I guess, next video. Ironically, back-to-back videos where we didn't finish what we came here to do, which kind of sad. But yeah, that's going to end this video or stream because I am out of time. Is that? Hold on. Unrelated. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, as I saved this into the playlist as per usual. Oh god, not the update. I don't actually like the update as much as I probably should. Everything is weird to find. Have you finished it? And I will see you on the next one. Peace.